Hey there, it's Eva, and today I'm going to go over a brand called the Dodo, and I'm going to analyze them on Facebook. So we're going to talk about their strategies and what they do on Facebook and if they're successful or not. So what we're going to do is actually be looking at the mobile site, the mobile app. It is a great app, and it is very, very mobile friendly, and I think that's why most people use Facebook on their phones. I know I do. I rarely go on a desktop. So that's what we're going to be looking at. So first of all, the Dodo, they're actually a digital online publisher. They focus on animal rights issues. And part of that is just sharing animals' stories because we all know animals can't speak. So what the Dodo does is they share the story of the animal. So the Dodo was launched in 2014. They grew tremendously just on Facebook alone. Just from garnering 1 billion videos in 2015, and now they have, let's see, how many fans do they have? 18.2 million fans. That's a lot of fans, and that's growing every single day. I'm using this site called Social Bakers, and they lay out the statistics of a certain publisher's media page, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. So I'm looking at Social Bakers right now, and just in the past couple days, they've gained almost 500,000 fans. That's a lot. That's 500,000 fans. Like, that's a lot. So they must be doing something right. So if we take a look here at the Dodo's Facebook page, what they do is they post a lot. According to Social Bakers, and just from what you can see on the page, they post about, on average, 10 posts a day. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, but about 10 every day. And a lot of these posts consist of videos. More than 50% is videos. Some are just links, and some are just text posts. So we see here they have a lot of videos, and one of the best practices that any brand can do on Facebook is with their videos have captions. People don't always, most of the time, they don't listen to a video. So having those captions allows the viewer to get the whole video without even listening. Another great practice that they do is they are very, very consistent with their branding. Every single video in the top right corner has their logo and it says the Dodo. And when the video is over, you get their little logo video thing. And you know you're watching a Dodo video. I mean, you when you start the video, you know right away. Now, when we look here at Dodo as a brand, they are all about animals, for the love of animals and for animal people. So their audience is mainly animal people, and that can literally be anyone, any age, any gender, anything. You can be anything and love animals. So I think it's safe to say that their audience is really, really, really broad. So the Dodo really has one objective, and that is to just share as many stories about animals as they can. And I think Facebook is a great way to do this because you can have so many opportunities to not only communicate with people, but just to share. I mean, the biggest thing on Facebook is that share button right in the corner, and you just press it and hundreds of other people can see it in an instant. It says in their description here, you can see that they want people to fall in love with animals and to be entertained and have fun. And that's what they do. They post these videos and they post this content, and all you can do is feel this love for them. So with all of this, it's safe to say that the key message here is to share the love of animals. And not just share the love of animals, but share the story of animals so that people can see that these animals are special and they deserve just as much love as we do. They do a great job of that, and alone on Facebook, I mean, almost 20 million people looking at their content is amazing, and I think those 20 million people sharing every day is why, as we see on Social Bakers, that they're gaining like thousands of fans every day. So overall, I think that the Dodo on Facebook is doing an amazing job. I think they practice a lot of great practices, and as media keeps growing, I think they're going to keep growing, and I just think they're doing a great job. So that is it for today. There's a lot to learn about the dodo, and I could spend hours talking about them, but you can learn it all if you just go to facebook.com/the dodo site. You'll see their content and you'll understand what I'm saying. I mean, if you haven't heard of the dodo, you're really missing out. But yeah, so that's it. I'm done. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. And I will see you soon, maybe.